Hello, here we are for another episode of Ben Bob Ross shades his map for you. I know people like the first video. I think it's nice to see the work in progress. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going on shading, but a different area, right? Different type of thing. Right? So you can see if I shade this, right? What I'm shading now is basically the wooden structure of the inn, the wooden walls and infrastructure. You can see this here and this here. I'm gonna show you. Yes. Okay. This here is stonework. This here is stonework as well. This, however, is wood. Right? Wood. Right? Stone. That's a chimney then. Fireplace. Okay. So I'm making a slight difference, like using a different pencil, right? Of tone, and it gives different texture as well. It's not just the tone. It's a question of density of graphite, I think. But this is the way I just like to be able to do this with pencils as opposed to colored pencils right away, like graphite, right? And then I color digitally by hand, with I'm not using any form of like templates or crap like that, because if you do that, you're not getting the right results. You got to do it by hand, basically, and so I do everything by hand, and even the digital work. That's what, right? So, yeah. So that's the first thing I'm doing, right? I'm basically shading this area here. Oh, wait, I'm gonna reposition myself for the woodwork, and when I'm done, I'm gonna basically hatch the all that is wooden to help differentiate the stonework from the wooden areas. When you look at a map, you want to be able to see stuff, just looking at it casually, and instinctively you recognize what's what, right? This is part of the reason when even dungeon maps, I sometimes add furniture or distinctive objects and items in otherwise, common square areas and whatnot. So, some rooms you can recognize by eye, just, oh, that's the round room with the pool. That's the bath area for the harem of the wizard, or something like that, right? Some other rooms, not so much. So I add some elements to help recognize. But here, I'm gonna add a lot more furniture and stuff, right, than usual, because it's a building that's an inn. It's likely to be one of the bases or fallback positions of the party between expeditions to and from the dungeon, and therefore it needs to be able to be placed on the table directly and look less abstract, I guess, than a dungeon map would be, right? More direct, right? So, differentiating the stonework from the wooden structure of the inn helps also create a sense of reality to the inn and to its history, right? Because the stonework, okay, you got two steps of stonework. I'm gonna just gonna finish this, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. All right. Okay, that's not looking bad at all. All right, game of patience, not rush. Do your thing, right? Okay, so the stone areas are either the chimney, like the fireplaces, right? So if I show you, okay, this is a fireplace. 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 You see, that's good. 1, 2, 3 fireplaces with the chimney in the middle. Okay, so those are the fireplaces. But the main stone structure is the remnant of the old temple, which is this, right? Which has become the common room. And the whole structure has been built by the party of adventure, the NPCs that retired, and built the inn out of these rooms, right? And rededicated the temple to Paulinia, the bountiful mother of all elves. Okay, that's basically that. So, distinguishing the wooden part from the stone part gives a clear, like, instant indication that there's a history to this building. It wasn't built in one go, right? And it gives it character, right? And to add to this, so first you got the difference of slight coloration between stone and wood, which will be emphasized by the coloration later on. But I'm gonna also, I tried on the draft version, you can see here, I hatched all the areas that are basically wooden. And I think I'm gonna keep this for the final map, because I like it. It gives more texture to the whole thing, and I think it looks nice, right? It's really, of course, it's gonna be nicer on the final version, right? I'm gonna take more care with the hatching and the furniture as well. But you can see what I was telling you as well about the furniture. Like, there's not a single room that's empty, right? And that's to really give an impression of, you know, really what's what. See, that's the that's the bar, right? That's the stage with a statue there. This is a large round area with a statue of Paulinia that can be lifted, and you can access whatever dungeon you want to put under there and whatnot, right? I talked about, you know, like the shed, pigs area. Well, I'm gonna add a lot more vegetation around, I think. I'm gonna shade outside the inn as well to give it a texture of a wilderness. Anyway, so you can see that, right? And I'm gonna do more of those small videos of shading and stuff. That's pretty cool. I think the guys will like it. Anyway, hope you like this one, right? I'm gonna go back to this, right? And that's gonna go. I'm on a good I mean, I'm doing good right now. I mean, wow, that's looking sick. That is so awesome. Anyway, right. Hope you like the process and stuff. I'm gonna try to stop shaky cam. All right. See you later.